Have you ever wondered if luxury 5-star hotels can be vegan friendly? If Michelin-star restaurants can satisfy vegan clients? What are vegan wines? And what is vegan concierge? In this video, you will find answers on these and other questions related to luxury vegan lifestyle. Today I'm talking to Camilla Parmigiani, a founder of Vegan Set, a unique Italian company created back in 2016. Camilla's mission is to show that a vegan lifestyle can be synonymous with luxury. She helps hotels in creating successful plant-based experiences and support luxury vegan brands in promoting their values. Camilla has an impressive experience of over 18 years in hospitality, where she worked as a sales and marketing manager, assistant general manager, and deputy director. Vegan Set offers a wide range of services. The details you will find on company's website. Hello, Camilla. I'm very happy that you are here and thank you for having time for us. So maybe let's start with the most important, basic but important question. So how long have you been vegan?
So hello, Roja. Thank you for having me. I'm very excited about this interview. I said I became vegetarian when I was 17. And I've been vegan for around 7 years now. Nobody influenced this on me. It was my personal choice. It was just something I really felt inside of me, and purely for ethical reasons. I've always been very sensitive toward animals, and I always felt like they were, subject to many injustice. So it was really natural for me to take this decision for my life.
Wow, that sounds great. I'm very happy that you took this decision. So because this decision led you to starting your own business, which is really great idea. I think it's very unique business. I haven't seen many other companies like this. So how have you come up with this idea to start vegan concierge, to start consulting for luxury hotels and restaurants?
Yes, this is actually a concept I created on my own, and it's the fusion of two big elements of my life, which are hospitality, mainly because I come from a career of 20 years into the hospitality industry. So I started as a receptionist, then I became sales and marketing manager, assistant general manager. So I've always been working in the hospitality industry, while vegan became my passion when I became vegan 7 years ago. And I realized that actually there is a big lack of knowledge on this subject, especially in the hotels. Maybe restaurants are managing it quite better, but for the hotel experience, I noticed there is a big lack of knowledge. So I thought it might have been interesting to provide such a service that is supporting, the hotels. So I thought there was a strong need of this kind of professionalism into the hospitality industry, because maybe, my main, let's say, competitors are the chef, of course, that can support an hotel kitchen to provide some vegan menus, but I'm not a chef, and what I do is different. And because my experience and my skills are able to support the hotel for the entire stay of the guest. So every moment is covered, and so it's not just about the food.
But I think you and the chefs can complement each other and cooperate.
Yes.
Right?
Absolutely. Also, because the concept I've created is made in a way that I help each single chef to be able to create its own style in big, in a big picture of the vegan cuisine. So in this way, we won't have every single hotel providing over and over the same food experience, but every hotel has its own style, and the vegan experience of the guest will match the traditional one. There is a concept that is connected.
So what type of clients is your offer addressed to? Are these hotels? Are these some maybe restaurants?
My core business is luxury hotels. In this hospitality area sector, as the guests are very, very demanding, is also where a service like this is more requested and can be more interested.
Right. So let's say there's a hotel, 5-star hotel, that wants to be more vegan friendly. So how the process of preparing the vegan offer will look like? Which steps the hotel has to take, or how they should prepare themselves before starting a cooperation with you?
So, as you say, there are a couple of steps to follow, and so the first part, the foundation of the concept is that all the staff is quite prepared and knows what they're dealing with. So I provide the hotels with this booklet I wrote and I've prepared with all the basic informations about what vegan guests are expecting. So there is a glossary, there is a list of ingredients. There are all the reasons for why people is going vegan or is flexitarian, which is another guest section, which is very, very important to follow. And so all the information that will allow to the staff to provide a more empathic service. It doesn't mean, of course, they have to share these values or agree with them, but the fact of understanding these values may help them in being more empathic with the guest. And once that this first step is done, I start a very strict connection with the heat departments or the managers that normally the property or the management of the hotel has assigned to the project. So the chef, the executive housekeeper, the maitre, and the bar manager. So I enter in contact with each of them, and starting from what's their traditional offering. So I study all the menu, I study all the wine and cocktail list, and everything is connected to a possible guest interaction. And I start proposing which are the alternatives that can fit vegan guest desires. And then we build together this experience. In this way, it will be a fusion within their professionality. And so what they know about the house and about the guest, and what my part, so my skills, so what is requested by a vegan guest, what are the main ingredients that might be important to have, and this will be for every single department and every single possible interaction at the hotel. And then the last,
you say that vegan offer is not only food, right?
No,
so this
absolutely.
is also, I think, about preparing the rooms for guests, right? So
yes. So it's about we said F&B, of course, is the most important part, so food and beverage, but also what is in the room. So the amenities, the toiletries, might be a pillow alternative. There are many things to be careful and to look at, so that if you have a high-spending vegan guest at your hotel, he will be completely satisfied. There won't be mistakes, because sometimes there might be mistakes because there are not informations, so you can provide a very precise and exciting experience to these guests. And then the last part, which is communication, because of course, once you have this beautiful service, it's important that you, as a hotel, you sell them. So they must present it in the best way. All the staff must know it. And also I can, let's say, spread these new experiences at the hotel through my channels, because I have a very, an audience which is very focused on luxury and hospitality. So this is also a good channel to let the people know that the hotel is now able to welcome them.
Can you give us some details about one of your projects you have accomplished? If it's, of course, not a secret and you can share with us some details, would be great.
Yes, with pleasure. So the main project I have accomplished and completed so far is the collaboration I had with Il San Pietro di Positano on the Amalfi Coast, because now I'm following other very exciting projects, but I can't reveal them yet, because in this kind of projects, of course, becoming first is quite important.
So we are looking forward when you finish them.
Yes, absolutely. And so the project I followed for Il San Pietro di Positano on the Amalfi Coast, which is a wonderful relais chateau with a Michelin-starred restaurant. It's an icon in the Italian hospitality. And their general manager, Andrea Zana, which is a very forward-looking manager, realized that the request for vegan options and vegan experience was growing. So the guests were more and more asking for it. So he involved me in this collaboration. And we made a wonderful project where now they can satisfy the guest from what they found on the menu in the Michelin-star restaurant, what they can find in the beach restaurant.
Excuse me, so the hotel has a Michelin-star restaurant as well?
Yes. One Michelin-star restaurant, it's called the Zas. It has this wonderful view on the Positano Gulf. It's really amazing. And but also we have another smaller restaurant by the beach, which provides more, more easygoing food for lunch and also for dinner. So it's not sophisticated as the Michelin-star one, but is also now able to provide excellent vegan food as well. Then also the room service, breakfast, which is super important. They also welcome you with a special vegan welcome gift that I don't want to reveal, because it's better.
Our viewers will have to go there and see it.
Yes, absolutely. You have to. Also, the cocktail list has been adapted, and there are a couple of vegan-friendly cocktails, but one in particular that has been created for the vegan clientele from their bar manager. So now they can provide a full experience also for their vegan guests, and they will be able to enjoy also, sometimes there might be a vegan couple or vegan family as yours, for instance, but there are also might be a couple where one person is vegan and the other one not. So in this case, it often happens that the vegan has to watch his or her companion enjoying excellent food while he's eating
with salad.
Yes, salad and very, very easy food. So now the experience is at the top also for the
and what
vegan
about
guests.
Wine pairing? Because I think this is quite challenging to find vegan wines, and also wines are not labeled vegan. So do they also offer vegan wine pairing?
Yes, yes, there are some wine vegan labels there. It's actually quite challenging, as you said, because to find let's say high level wineries that make vegan wine, it's not that easy at the moment. Or sometimes there are wineries that are actually producing vegan wine, but they don't feel like express it because they are afraid that experts might consider their wine not at the top level, which is
Yes,
not
because
true,
vegan
of
food
course.
and wine is still not considered as luxury, unfortunately. But this
Yeah.
you are going to change. And
Yeah, things are changing. As you see, also the sommelier at the 11 Madison Park in New York wrote this beautiful article talking about the pairing of their food with the wines, and he said that beetroot and Syrah might be, the future classic pairings. So
oh
things are
wow, I didn't
changing.
know that. Because I
Yes,
was always
very exciting.
taking Pinot Noir for vegan food if it comes to red wine, and because I think it pairs very well. But
Yes,
Shiraz, wow, I'm surprised.
it's interesting.
Yes. So one of the services that you offer is a vegan concierge. I know that for some people are not very familiar with vegan concierge or with concierge in general. So could you please give us some details? What is vegan concierge? What the customers can expect from you? What kind of services? Is it for all the customers or for individual clients or for some group clients, for example?
So the concierge service I provide is about letting my clients, that in this case might be individuals or maybe groups, so not hotels, to tell them where they can go and sleep and eat on a vegan perspective in the best way, which is something very difficult to find because, as you probably know, when we are talking about luxury, there's not many informations you can find, but as I'm being building this network of people and informations worldwide, I can tell people which are the best hotels where they can stay in, and the best restaurant where they can eat worldwide. So from Singapore to London, from Italy, of course, to the United States. And I think it's quite important service because now if you are a vegan and you have money to spend, you probably are not sure where we are not going to be frustrated by,
And this is what we want to
poor.
avoid when we are going on a holiday and we want to relax. So now all vegan customers who expect high-level service on
Yes,
vacation can contact you and you
yes,
will help them to
absolutely.
organize their stay.
Yes, my part of the job is just recommending. I don't do reservation
Mm-hmm.
directly, or maybe sometimes, but preferably it just giving indications of the best, like a restaurant list, hotel list. I can also in occasions like contact the hotels and assure that we're going to provide to that specific client all the things he wants. And I think in combination, of course, with the guest travel agent, travel agency.
And can you also assist with, for example, luxury vegan shopping?
Yes, absolutely. Fashion is, of course, part of the luxury experience. Also from this perspective, to know which are the best brands providing, selling luxury vegan shoes, luxury clothing is very important, and I can provide also this information.
So on your website, we can find some information about very talented vegan chefs or chefs who provide vegan options. So have you worked with some of these chefs? What And if yes, what is your experience?
Yes, so that's a lovely carousel with the biggest name of the plant-based gastronomy and cuisine, with also some new professional, which is not that famous, but that is really, creating something special. And this is part of a list that I have in my hands of big professionals, and I met almost all of them in person, and I had some collaboration with some of them. I have to tell you that I love big names. Of course, they are they are an inspiration. They were like those who started, to create this culture. But at the same time, I'm really fond with new personalities that are coming up, and that are, what I call the plant-based vanguard. So, that they're doing something really, really special and really new. And for instance, my latest experience has been with this event I organized in northern Italy, where I live, and it was a 2-night vegan gourmet festival.
Oh, wow.
And so, yes, it was amazing. There were these 4 chefs, 2 per night, European and Italians as well. So 2 were from Italy, 1 from France, and 1 from Sweden. And so each night they created this menu, which was spectacular because it was the fusion of the 2 chefs per night. And so it was incredible to see what they made, because it was really, new techniques, fusion of ingredients. Really, it was really exciting.
Why I haven't known about this?
Yeah.
Next time you need to
Yes.
inform us about it.
I'm really hoping I will be able to arrange the new edition of this festival, of course, in case you are invited.
I know that you really value high-level services. So, and I guess you have been traveling a lot. So when you have been traveling, have you faced any difficulties as a vegan client in a hotel or in a restaurant? Have you had any challenges?
Yes, very often, unfortunately, I have to say. And it actually happened like last month. I went to Milano, which is such an international city, with, fashion week, interior design festivals, all the world is in Milan. And I had this bad experience in a 5-star hotel there, one of the most renowned. It's quite disappointing that in such important 5-star hotel with such a big name, not to have a proper service from a vegan perspective. Breakfast was very poor, lunch was like nothing available. So when we had the turn down service, not the attention to provide something specific for me. So it was like a total zero, and it's very disappointing.
But I hope you left them your business card, and they have a big chance now to change and upgrade for the future guests. So, referring to your experience as a vegan client, how would you rate the vegan awareness of restaurants worldwide, of the fine dining restaurants? Have you noticed any changes in the last time, or it's still like rather miserable topic in this segment? Because we know that there are many fast food vegan restaurants, or like casual dining, but what about fine dining?
Well, for sure, the situation has changed very, very quickly in, I would say, the last 3-4 years. So if 4 years people wouldn't even know what vegan means, now they know what it is, at least, and at least you can eat something. So this is a good start. But then in the macro area, there are differences because some of them are able to do outstanding menus with a lot of creativity, a lot of research. You can see when the chef is inspired and is loving to prepare something different from the regular menu, while others unfortunately have no clue, and probably they don't even want vegan guests to be there, and that's the perfect way to push them away.
Yeah, vegan guests are very good customers, and they really are many vegan customers who really value high-level services. So they are missing a lot, definitely.
Yeah, also because, Goja, we say vegan because we are all, I'm vegan, you're vegan, the channels are about vegans. But when we talk about a vegan experience, who is providing the service should consider that if you elaborate and create something that can fit the vegan needs, you are also going to make vegetarian happy at the same time. You're going to make flexitarians happy at the same time.
And people with allergies, there are people with
lactose
allergies, like lactose intolerance,
allergies. Exactly. So with if you are attentive, you can really satisfy a wide range of customers, and this is something that should be considered also on our revenue point of view.
Of course. And the segment is growing rapidly.
Yes,
I have seen that for example, in the YouTube trends, you can see that many people are now searching for fine dining vegan. So yeah, I think this is the future, definitely.
Yes, I was, also because there are many celebrities that turn vegan. And I was, for instance, just to make an example, I was looking at the Instagram profile of Kourtney Kardashian, which is an American celebrity. She's engaged with this musician, and he's vegan, and they were in Italy last week. So I was wondering where I hope they enjoyed. I hope they have been served in the right way, because probably their expectations are very high.
Definitely. Camilla, you told us so many interesting things, and I'm very happy that you opened this company, because now our vegan customers who would like to have some luxury in their vacation, who would like to stay in luxury hotels, they can really travel and experience this hospitality. So, well, great job, great company, and I wish you all the best for the future. I hope we can meet again soon. So thank you very much. We wish you all the best, and we will talk soon, definitely.
Thank you so much for having me. It was fantastic. I'm happy to be on your channel, and thanks to you for promoting, vegan luxury excellence worldwide.
Thank you.